One Punch Man Season 2 is in straight hands. Everybody this season has been with the smoke, but there's one man who stands above them all, Garou, the Black Air Force monster. This guy has more Black Air Force energy than Tupac in the 90s and NBA Youngboy when he first got out of jail. So let's get into devious acts of Garou in Season 2. Quick little spoiler warning for anyone who's not watched Season 2. So this arc really kicked off with the most dumbest idea I've ever seen. The Hero Association decided to come up with a brilliant plan of calling the villains for help. Now if this was any other anime like Naruto or some shit, I would've been like, okay, you know, or like Dragon Ball Z, that would make sense, bro, because in those anime, motherfuckers turn villain to hero every 2 episodes. But the first villain we were introduced to in One Punch Man wanted to kill a kid for making fun of his nipples. So I think it's a safe assumption to say that the villains in One Punch Man aren't the diplomatic type. So what'd you expect when you invited them over? All the Hero Association really did was introduce us to this monster and organize a get-together for all the villains. So you know damn well Garou's gonna come in and make a biblical entrance. I mean, I don't know what these guys were thinking. They were all panicking about the world-ending prophecy that Aunt Wu predicted, but they brought the prophecy, the great trouble, the danger, straight to their fucking doorstep. So Garou pulls up and just starts crip walking on everybody. He first gets disrespected by Macho Man, which doesn't end well. He then proceeds to get bum rushed by David Blaine and then just reverse fucking magic grabs him by the neck. Tip off was literally just 10 seconds ago and we already got 2 A ranks down. Now with both of our star players injured, all we got is this guy. But this guy doesn't last long. He gets his arm torn off and thrown in the fucking wall. His first 10 seconds in the anime, he showed more aura than King Charles has showed in his whole life. And his treacherous activities have yet to really begin. So let's get into Act 2. Act 2 started off with the most hardest shit I've seen in my life. This fucking monster was going around door to door hunting heroes. Now, across this guy's hunt, he ran into a hero named Tank Top Master, an S-rank hero with muscle straight from Olympus and strength like fucking Eddie Hall. The way Garou looks at him is literally like how Ahsoka looks at Gon. And the minute they lock eyes, they know what time it is. So this fight kicks off with the right hook of hell. Tank Top just decks Garou right off the bat. No introduction, no nothing, just straight hands. So Tank Top jumps in and basically like smashes into the fucking ground like he just ulted with Winston. He then uses his special move, Tank Top Tackle, but that shit was ineffective. It did look really kudos, you know, like bonus points for being flesh. So fucking Avant Drago over here just sends Garou flying. It seems like Garou's perfectly fine, but in this one moment right here, his whole life flashed before his eyes. Hits him with the slowest punch ever, but boom, knocks his fucking head back. Probably broke his nose and then hold on, I'm just about to get ready to hit you with 158 punches with no answer, goddamn, and then I'm gonna throw you into the wall. This is an S-rank hero, and he just bitched him like he was a little kid. Now, if you thought this was bad, look what he's about to do to all his homies. Bro, Garou got me feeling like he's the Fire Nation. Everything was good and peaceful till Garou attacked. Right here was generational disrespect. He just holds up Moon Rider's dead corpse. Okay, 1 punch is 1 times an S-hero. Holy shit, man. Now, all of his homies are still here, so they thought they was gonna jump somebody, but I don't think they got the memo. Garou doesn't even break his sweat on these bozos. Over here is terrified. He's like, is this a One Punch Man villain or a fucking villain in a horror movie? So, everyone here has PTSD, just like my toilet after taking a shit. Every person who was here is gonna be scarred for life. I mean, like, these people are gonna be like the adult versions of the kids from It. So basically Garou and this kid are chopping it up about heroes. Garou was still like a novice to all the comics, so this little kid is making sure he's caught up on the manga. Now, this is really useful information for Garou, because in this book, they talk about hero names, abilities, and their hangout spots. Now, remember this kid, because he's going to be a key player later on. With Garou's new information, he decides to resume his hunt, which is when he walks into a bar and sees this guy. A-rank hero, Golden Ball. Now, what kind of name is Golden Ball? I don't really know, man. That literally sounds like a low-level dealer in Breaking Bad. But nevertheless, he is A-rank, and I double-checked. Now, Golden Ball basically takes him to the alleyway. Not because he's a prostitute, but to fight. So Golden D Usopp basically lures him to the alleyway into his like little territory to, I don't know, get an upper hand. He's got these little golden bullets with a rebound on it, a ring in his leg like he's Sonic, goddamn. No, I'm not gonna lie, Garou's in a predicament right here. And shit hasn't even really popped up. Golden Ball's about to hit this guy with a super goddamn ball. Holy shit, man. Not even a super S-rank hero did that, but it doesn't seem like even this can hurt Garou. The iconic slow motion scene, man. Every time I see this shit, I know Garou's about to pop off. But just like last time, it did nothing. And the little kick flip after was just the icing on the cake. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, this whole fight was just insane to me. Now he's gotta call for backup because he's out of ammunition. So Spring Mustachio joins the fight, and I'm not lying to you, that's literally his name. He comes in with a couple flashy attacks, but just like last time, Garou evades them all. I mean, every time bro gets hit, he dodges or blocks it. I mean, he might have a better guard and defense than Floyd Mayweather. So Garou blocks all those wimpy ass attacks. He then decides to get hit with like a beacon from Minecraft, which really did nothing but lure Spring Mustachio into Garou's trap. So he gets absolutely thrown to the fucking wall, one punched, gets skipped like a rock to the golden ball, whatever his name is, sitting there dumbfounded. But the funniest thing of this whole fight was they didn't even show us Golden Ball getting his ass beat. Like, they all screamed Golden Ball. So him being defeated or him being knocked out or whatever happened to Golden Ball is up to mystery. So comment below what y'all think happened to Golden Ball. Now, on to Act 4. So, I'm not gonna lie, bro, Garou must be like a hero magnet, because everywhere he walks there's an S hero or a hero inbound. But today, he done fucked up. Garou was basically on his like little walk through town when he comes across another S-rank hero, Metal Bat, who's basically Babe Ruth with Super Saiyan. Now, bro has more confidence than Malik Beasley when he got traded to the Pistons, and Metal Bat is already all batted up. So, he was basically fighting with this big ass centipede who was trying to destroy New York City. But of course Garou had to intervene. Now, I don't know who's shit in Garou's cornflakes today, but he comes in and swings right off the bat. Usually he never throws the first punch. Then Garou fakes the kick and then hits him with a right cross, and then another jab. Swear I've seen Conor McGregor do the same thing. I'm honestly starting to feel bad for Metal Bat. He has no clue what's going on, but he's starting to regain consciousness and is actually starting to block shots. Now he comes back with a fucking fury of attacks, but Garou's dodges are so fast that he got Metal Bat swinging at after images. This fight is insane. Now a whole tornado coming at him. And look, Garou's smiling. If y'all ever watch Cloudy with Chance and Meatballs, you know it's disgraceful to smile at a tornado, especially with how destructive they are. Now this motherfucker comes in and blocks every single one. To be frank, it wasn't the same size or the scale as the meatball, but it's still a tornado. And if you're wondering why Metal Bat isn't brain dead, it's because every time bro gets hit, he gets stronger. Now this is a generational fuck up for Garou, because no matter what you do, no matter how strong you are, Metal Bat remains unfazed. So Garou had to learn this the hard way. The minute he looked down, he realized he fucked up. Both of his hands were broken. The minute he looks up, there's a baseball bat ready to carve in his fucking skull. I'm just you, man. If Metal Bat's sister didn't step in right here, Garou would be dead. This little girl comes in and saves him like she's Garou's guardian angel type shit. Now, she gets in the way of the hit, and Garou just decides to fuck off. You know, he's not gonna fight in front of someone's little sister. An honorable and noble cause, so he decides to walk away. Hey, but if y'all enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, hit that sub button, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload. New videos on Soul Leveling and One Punch Man dropping soon. Stay tuned.